You have potentials. You have possibilities. And you have so many things that other people don't. Because you are great. Yes, you. The one that you are watching, really you are great. And I do believe that you are great. And you can be somebody in this life. You can be somebody that nobody can be. You can be you. You can be something really very different. Something that really very special. You can be. Really. You are great. You have talents. And you can do so many things that other people can't do. Yes, you. A greater even than you think. More great than what you think. You have things that other people don't. Because you are special. And you can be somebody in life. Anyone, whatever you want in life, you can be. And that is you, and that is up to you. You yourself can decide that. No one else. Maybe your own atmosphere will not help you. Maybe you will have a very disappointing environment. You will have very bad people around you whom will try to stop you from you being you. But you have endless possibilities. You have capabilities. You have potentials. You have talents that no one else have. Only you. And you can do whatever you want to do in life. You can be whatever you want to be in life. And that is for you. Only you can decide that. Have passion, ambition, dreams and goals. That way you will discover your talents, your possibilities, your potentials. Know exactly what you want in life. What do you want out of life? What do you want to make out of yourself? That kind of question you only can answer. And the answer is within you, deep within. You have to know what will make you unique, what will make you different. That is what you have to know yourself. A place will not stop you from you being you. A place will not stop you from you being you. Poverty will not stop you. Government will not stop you. Your parents will not stop you. Because what you know is within you. And you yourself can make that. You yourself, you can decide. Only you. If sorry. If there is anything that will stop you from you being you, is you. Because nobody can get into your mind. Nobody can get into your heart except you yourself. There is no limitation. The only limit is that the one you put yourself to yourself. The only limit is the one that you put it for yourself. That is why you need to think. You need to go deep within yourself in order to get out those things within you. Your potentials, your talents. I know really. All of you are special, creative, innovative. Same like thousands of people around the world whom they did something, whom they created something and they're really very successful. It's just only you. It takes you to find that. You need to ask yourself, and asking yourself that question is within you. Regardless of all those problems, circumstances, and the troublemakers, and also whatever you consider as a limit, you can go beyond. Because you do have the power of challenge. You have the power of challenge. You have the power of challenge in order to go beyond. In order to find yourself. In order to get what you really want in this life. You have only one single life. Only one single life. And this one single life. You can use it the way you want. Because it is your life. It is your own life. It's not someone else's life. This is only your life. You see? Regardless of your family, regardless of whatever. You see? You can be whatever you want to be. It takes only you. It takes only you to be that. But when you don't have passion, when you don't have ambitions, that is where you will be behind. That is where you cannot compete. That is where you will just have the back seats. But if you want to be ahead of people, you can be. You can be. It's only because of you who don't want. But if you really want something out of life, you can get it. This mind has unlimited potentials. The mind no limits. Your mind had no limits. Only those limits you put it to yourself, really. Because this mind, with this mind, people did things that where now we can contribute and communicate virtually. It came through mind. But upgrading this mind is related to you, and it is up to you. No one else, really. No one else can do that. Only you. So many people, they lost their own potentials and talents and skills and power and energy because they don't use them, and they don't even think they have something. You see? So that is why you have to help yourself. No one else will help you unless you help yourself. Unless if you help yourself, then you will find somebody will help you. Even related to the faith, God will help only those people whom help themselves. Believe me, you are great. You are great. You are great. You are great. And a greater of what you think. You have so many things really you can do in this life. Unfortunately, some people till now they're ignorant about themselves and what they can do and achieve in life. So many successful businessmen, so many innovators, creative people, engineers, doctors, or whatever, even sportsmen or women are there, but because they don't pay attention to the sound deep within that they can be somebody. If you listen to yourself very well, believe me, you can achieve something in life. From today, this time just think, what do you have in your mind? What ambitions, what desires you have? What goals and dreams? As I said, we only have one single life. One single life. This one single life, whether you use it wisely or you will waste it, and at the end they will use no regret after spilled milk. We have to use this time we have very carefully, to be energetic, to search for the things that will help us in order to be somebody in this life. We watch TV, we see videos on mobiles. Those people whom are successful, those people whom are leaders, CEOs, managers, engineers, great motivational speakers. We see them. You can't see yourself. You don't feel what you like. You don't sense your own talent. Believe me, only you can save you. Only you can help you, and no one else can do. It is up to you. You see, it is up to you. You are great. You are great and you are great. Unlimited potentials. You have talent. You have skills. You have greater things. Unlimited power and energy. And you can achieve anything in life you want. Anything in life you want, you can achieve. And you can do whatever you want to do, and whatever other people did not do, you can do. It's only you who can decide that. No one can guide you. But me, myself, I know you can be somebody. You can be someone in this life. You can be special. You can be great. You can be very special in one of those fields you like. But not me. No one ever in this life can tell you. You only yourself. Just sit with yourself and listen to yourself. Use this mind. Use this mind in order to know what are you good at. In order to know what are you good at. Don't surrender and give up and just only live in that corner of normality, of the comfort zone. Try to use this mind and think. As I said, if you have in your surroundings some people whom they don't help you in order to be somebody, to go somewhere, drop them. It is better to be alone. It is better to be alone than being with some people whom they don't help you in order to achieve something. To be with people whom they don't support you or even guide you to be somebody. You see, from today, check your friend list. Those whom they share good things with you in order to develop, keep them closer. And those whom they share with you things that will just make kind of distortion or even distract you from what you want to achieve in life, drop them off. They don't deserve to be near you. You see? Because they are spoiling your life, and you don't have two lives, only one life. That is why we have to use this life carefully. Just you have to know what you want out of life, what you want out of yourself, regardless of the circumstances you face. Poverty, parent, government, or whatever circumstances and justifications you will put ahead of you negatively. You have to find your way through. You have to find your way through. You have to find your way through using this mind, because really there is unlimited opportunities. The space is wide. If you couldn't achieve something here, you can achieve it there. If you couldn't achieve something in the past, you can achieve something in the future, tomorrow. It's not about yesterday. It is about tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow, and now. That is why it takes only a decision. Decide what do you want to be in life. You have only 24 hours. Only 24 hours. These 24 hours, you can use it wisely and achieve whatever you want in life. Really, you can achieve whatever you want in life. Just if you decide what you want, if you knew what you want out of life, and no one else can guide you. No one else can guide you for that. Only you yourself. You can ask that question for yourself and you have the answer. No one else can answer it. Even me, I cannot go deep within your heart and within your mind to know exactly what you can be in life. The only thing I say and do is that I know and believe, yes, you can be somebody. You can be somebody. But unfortunately, so many young generations, so many people whom they left, and some is still alive, they don't know what is their value. They don't know what they can do. They don't know what they can achieve. They don't know what is their dreams. They don't know what is their goals. What is their talents. What is their skills. They don't know. They are ignorant about that. Because they don't have time for themselves. Their own time is wasted with some people whom they don't help them in order to find what they like in life. That is why, my dear, try to sit with yourself. Question yourself a lot and more. Till now, what have you achieved in life? What did you achieve in life? What are the success? What kind of influence you have in life? That is what you're supposed to ask yourself. And the answer is deep within you. You see? No one else can help you and guide you for whatever you want to do in life. Only you yourself. You see? Only you yourself. And it's about you. It's about you, not about me. Because me, I know who I am. I know what I want to achieve in life. That is why I'm here trying to help you in order you yourself to be satisfied same like me about my life. Some people do see me as a successful person, but still I'm not. I still see I have so many things in life that I can achieve and I can do more. But If my time came and I left from here, at least I know I did. I'm satisfied about that. But it's still, I know that there is more power, more energy, that a lot that it could be achieved. Same like you. Same like you. You will not lose anything when you keep trying one time, 1,000 times, until you achieve something that you really want out of life. You can try 1,000 times. You can try. You can try. But the problem is that people, they have no patience. In order to achieve something, you're supposed to be patient. You're supposed to be patient on this road until you achieve what you want. So, trying for one time and then fail, it doesn't mean you have to try something else. You can try the same thing again over and over again, 1,000 times. If you really knew this is what suits you, if knew this is what is suitable for you, you can try it 100 times. Sorry. You can try that 100 times. But the problem is that, as I said, really, people from one time, they just give up. And that is totally wrong. You're supposed to keep trying. And find yourself a seat. Find yourself a seat in this world. Find yourself a seat. Otherwise, you will be behind. You will be at the back seat, watching the success of other people, while being sorry for yourself that you wasted your time, you wasted your energy, your talent, and will use no regret, will use no remorse. A remorse will not. That is kind of consolation for yourself, but it is useless. The most important is that once you know now that you have things to achieve, you have to go for it. You have to go for it. It takes only you to think and sit and write down what you can do. As I always say, somebody said, you have to think big. You have to think big. Think big and dream high. Think big and dream high. Because thinking big and dreaming high, that means you will keep your energy high. But when you keep thinking about things, as small as things that you can achieve, definitely you will fail in life. Because life is adventure. An adventure related to challenges. When there is no challenge, there is no adventure. And that is why we see movies, the movies that full of action. You will be ready to watch that movie. You see? You will be ready to watch that movie because it is going to be interesting. So that is why the same thing with your life. You will find challenges. But at last, you shouldn't stop. You're supposed to keep going until you find what you want in life. You see? Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Just go for it. Try to put a goal, ambitions, dreams, so that you can achieve those things. Only your mind and yourself will stop yourself. There is no limitation. The only limitation is the one that you will decide for yourself. Your mind has unlimited power, unlimited idea. It's only you that you are putting limit. I cannot do this, I cannot do this, I cannot. Repeating what you can't. Okay, and say things that you can't, definitely it's going to be because you decided that I cannot, and no one else can tell you you can, because from deep within, that is what you believe from yourself. That is what you believe for yourself. That is what you set for yourself. But when you believe deep within that you can do that, definitely you can do it. That is why, please try and think from today. What is your value in life? What influence you have? What other things you can achieve in life? What dreams and goals you have? What are you doing for the sake of your own success? Are you just staying there, laying down, sleeping, eating, drinking, and feeling happy without you having kind of challenge about things that you want to achieve in life? Or you are that person who is struggling, who is working hard, who is really doing the best in order to achieve those things, a personal success, a success for the universe, doing something for the humanity. Those kind of questions nobody can answer on your behalf. You yourself can answer those questions because it is your own life. It's your own life. And sometimes really you will feel so sorry when you just really see that somebody has potentials or she has potentials, but he or she don't pay attention for what he or she has, and that is really very bad. Nobody can stop you, as I said. So forget and neglect those wrong justifications, the negative justifications for your own failure. That you justify your own failure. I cannot do this because of this. I cannot do this because of this. I cannot do this because of this. All of these are things which are really very nonsense, because whenever there is will, there is way. You have to do a brainstorm for the things that you want to achieve in life. You have to use this mind and think about the things that you want to achieve. You see? And there are so many tools which will help you to discover you. You don't need to copy someone. No, you don't need to copy someone. You just only think of other people as a guidance, as a good role models, those whom will help you in order to find you, but not to be like them, because you are not a copy. You are original. You are original. You are not a copy. That is why try and keep trying until you succeed. I know you can be somebody, you can be someone. So sit with yourself, neglect the environment, neglect those negative people, try to recorrect whatever you have in your life and find your true self. Unfortunately, I see so many people are really very successful. So many people are really innovative, creative, but they don't sit with themselves in order to find who they really are, because they don't use those available tools in order to help themselves. Always down there in the corner of comfort zone, waiting for a miracle. There will be no miracle. The miracle is you. There will be no help from anyone. Only you can help you. Only you can help you. but having no ambitions, being no passionate, being no dreamer. That is what keeps you in that corner of failing and the back seat. So if you want to be the top lead, if you want to be the top lead, you have to be courageous enough in order to question yourself and to discuss with yourself what you can be and what you can do. And no one else can do that for you, only you. Only you. Because as I said, potentials are there, unlimited opportunities, but you don't see that. You don't have vision. You only listen to your surrounding, but you don't listen to yourself. You see? You gotta fight for yourself. You got to fight for yourself. You got to fight for your own dreams. It is only one single life. Only one single life. If you didn't use that time you have carefully, as I said, tomorrow when it will come, there will be no use for regret and remorse. You cannot cry over the milk. Once it's gone, it's gone. So try not to spoil your life. Not to spoil your life. And to have a deep thinking about the things that you want to do in your life. You see? Life is a long journey. And a success is a long journey. It's not about yesterday, it's about today and tomorrow. As people always have that questions, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? 5 years from now. And even as they say, what you did yesterday, it's what guided you to be here today. And what will you do today, it's what will take you to be there tomorrow. That is why from today, start writing down your dreams, your goals. Your goals, and try to find really answers, good answers about your own life. It's a journey that only you can take it. Listen to no people. Only those whom they will help you in order to find yourself, in order to find your goal. Be with them. And drop those whom they just take you backward. It is better to be alone. Now, YouTube is there, WhatsApp is there, Google is there, the TV is there, libraries and bookshops are there. So you just have all those tools. Great leaders are there. Try to select one person and follow his or her own steps so that you can find your way. But don't wait for a miracle. Don't wait for a miracle or a fortune. There is nothing called miracle or fortune except the miracle is you and the fortune is you. The miracle is you and the fortune is you. You see? You are miraculous because you have potentials. You have talent. You can help you. You can save you and no one else. And as I said, once again, you are great. You are special. And you are somebody that really can make something in life. You can be whatever you want to be. Just vision that. From today, change the way you see yourself. See yourself as somebody who is really very special. as somebody that can make something, can make change. Regardless of your own age, you still can do something. You see? How many influential people, businessmen, motivational speakers, creative people, innovative people, politicals, politicians, or whatever, you see? So where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself? Where is your seat among those people? What do you do for your own society? What do you do for your own society? It's not always about you being in one place, living, and you cannot affect or have influence in other place. You can do, really. You see? You can be a leader and a guider to people while you are in somewhere. You can guide other people somewhere else. You see? So, you can do something, really. You can do something. You can have an influence. It's not only about you having that good life for you, that having 4 or 5 kids at home. Okay, that is my life. Where you have no anything else to do with the rest of the world. You as a human being, you can be same like those people who are affecting the whole world now, who are changing the world. But because you locked yourself only within that space 4 meters, or you can say like 40 meters, that is your own space, you lock yourself. But what is about that big space? You have no place. You have no place. I do remember I was watching an interview with a guru. So they asked him, and that person was somehow like saying to him, or really praising him, saying that, oh, now based on the surveys, and even like the survey that people they did, that you affected around 5 million people around the world. So the guru's answer was, come on, what is the 5 million comparing to 7 billion people around the world? You see, that is how people think. So now, how many people did you affect? You see, how many people's life you have changed? That is something that you need to question yourself, because that is how you will find your worth. That is how you will find your own success. But for you, just living that kind of simple life, yes, life is simple, but for you as a human being, you have a message on this earth. You have something that you can leave it behind, you see? To be a legend, you see? And leave a legacy behind. Now, like, you see, like Obama, he was the president of United States. He did not say that I was the president and I achieved the biggest success in my life, I will do nothing else. Now, yearly, he is training leaders and traveling from one place to another, motivating others, you see? So still he has role. So the same way, whenever you have those goals, you have dreams and things that you can achieve in people's life, that is how you will stay alive. That's what it will give you energy. That's what it will give you energy. That is why I do remember really the saying of Les Brown. He said, I aspire to inspire until I expire. Because the more you have to give to the world, the more you will feel energetic in order to live. But losing the sense of life is that when you don't have anything to do, and you feel that, yes, I did this and this, and now I have nothing else. Unlimited, limited ambitions, limited dreams, limited goals, limited life. You see? That way you will not have. That is why we in some countries, we don't see any change for 100 years. Because people, they have limited ambitions, limited dreams. The only thing that a person can dream of is just to have a car, a home, wife and children at home. And then we'll only think about those 5 or 10 children he or she has. But people, they do have the same things, but at the same time, they want to change the whole world. They want to have influence, not only about the time that we live now, but also generations to come. That is how they will be great and visionary people. And we consider them special people. And how many are they around the world we saw? Very counted people. So that is why you can have your own seat among those people. You see? Because really, you can't know the meaning of life until, and even to know your life is meaningful, until you do something for other people that other people, they will appreciate. Then you will know yourself that I have a meaningful life and I have a value in people's life. You see? So that is how you have to shift your mind. Okay? So having those limited things in your life, a quiet life, a comfortable life, yeah, okay, that is good. But also you have to think about the wider world. You see? What you can do in the world. Let your mind concern the whole world. Putting ideas, goals, and trying to play a role in people's life. That is what makes your life meaningful. Try to influence those who are around you. Try to help other people to change their life. Sometimes it's not about money. You see? It's not about money, but it's about a power of the word. That someone, he was lacking only a motivation in order to find something in his life or to find his life meaningful. So that power of word, you can use it, you see, and help other people to grow. You see, that is why I do remember the saying of Michelle Obama, where she said, success is not about how much money you make. It's about the touch and the change you make in people's life. You are great, you are special, and you are unique. You are unique, so you have to think that way, and you have to do all the necessary efforts in order to make that change. Don't lock yourself. Don't limit your own potentials and skills. Don't limit that. Don't limit it. Make it greater. Make it greater. Sorry. Make it greater. Really. Try to make it greater and bigger. Because really, when you live to make change in people's life and influence people's life, your life, it will have meaning that you are somebody. But when you just lock yourself in that corner, you lose motivation to live even. You lose motivation to live. But when you think about the bigger world and that you can do something to make this world a better place, really that way you will always be energetic, because you know you have a challenging goal, you have a challenging efforts and things that you want to achieve, you see. So that is why make this mind work for yourself and for the rest of the world, and try to discover your own talent. And as I said, really, you are only one person, but now one person can do so many things. Only if we thought about this social media and this open platform, you see. When you have a cause in life, that is where your life will be meaningful. You are great, you are special, and you are somebody that no one else can be. Only you. It takes you to discover you, find your own talents, find your own goals, and achieve your own success and help this world to be a better place. Thank you for listening and for your time. That is what I had for you today about you being great. I do appreciate your time, and I do appreciate for you being here on my own platform, me, Adam Soni, for sharing these simple informations with you and to try to break down those shackles in order you can find you. May God bless you. So if anyone he has something, I'm here to see what you do have, and you can share about you being great. Thank you so much. Sorry, it's like I was really very enthusiastic. That is why that has happened. So if anyone he has something, I can bring them on camera so that they can share for 5 minutes. Thank you. The meaning of achievement in life. Achievement in life are so many things, my dear. The word of achievement is that things, whatever things you did in your life where you will feel proud of. You see? Like some people, they innovated something, created something, like the mobile Apple, or even like Facebook or WhatsApp, or even those whom they discovered the plane or the train or whatever, or somebody that really wrote a very important book where the rest of the world now is just reading in order to make change in their own life. So achievement are so many things, my dear.